Hi guys, it's Taurus from Sassy Woman Tarot. Just going ahead, I'm going to apologize for not being here for a while. I had some personal circumstances that were sort of traumatic for me. Didn't want to put that on video or share those emotions, so I had to work through them. And I hope you all are working through your issues as well. But just bear with me. It was a little tough for me in the middle of May. Okay, so I'm back and strong as ever, hopefully, and we can just go from there. Okay, so I'm back now, and I'm going to do a reading for Taurus, and this is for the rest of July. And I'm going to use some different cards. I really like these. I picked these up. I did Aries reading with them. It's a different reading, a different kind of reading, but it's all oracle cards, and I really like them. They're called Alice, the Wonderland Oracle by Lucy Cavendish, and it says the artwork is by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Very, very cute cards, and I do like their meanings, and they're just a little bit different, and I like that. All right, so let me go ahead and pull an inspiration card for you, Taurus, and it popped right out. So let's see what it says for today. Ooh, I indulge myself. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to use that one, and also I usually do the Chinese sticks. I'm going to still do those. I just saged in here, so that's what that smoke is. I'm do the Chinese sticks, and I will be pulling one of those. So if you want to go ahead and find in your mind and what you're feeling, a yes or no question, I'll pull the sticks at the end, and we'll see what the answer is, and hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, leave some comments. I really would appreciate that. I'm going to pull a chakra card for you now, and see what's going on there for the rest of July, Taurus. Just one card. What do you have to say to Taurus? I'll move on to the Kuan Yin. I have no qualms about that. So discovery, okay? Discovery. Let me go ahead and get the book here. I do have it. I just got to locate it. What's down here? I don't have a lot of room. So I did move a little bit, so you can see these are pictures from my grandchildren. A little protected person up there for me. So discovery. Just see. Gotta find them in here. They're different. And they're not numbers. You just have to look for the colors. Discovery. Okay. So it says, I'm gonna hold that up for you. It says, life is easy for young Pink. He takes his gifts for granted until one day he loses Petunia, the love of his life, forcing him on an inner journey. He works hard on himself, hoping for another chance. It doesn't come. In desperation, he consults Sky God and learns that Petunia is incapable of receiving love. Pink recognizes that Petunia's role in his life has been to expand his capacity to love. So the personal inquiry here is, am I happy in this situation? How is it benefiting me? The healing of predetermined agreements must be addressed. Awareness is healing. And it also says the inspiration. Are you trying to recapture a past that no longer fits? If you are presently upset or struggling with a difficult situation, you may be seeking to keep something that is far less than what you deserve. Okay, so it says leaving the past behind, a readiness for a new adventure, a willingness to venture into uncharted territory, a new level of self-care. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully you're looking for a new avenue, and hopefully we can help you find that through the cards. So this reading is a little bit different. It involves eight cards, and they have specific meanings. I'll read them along the way. Let me just pull these out here. Oh, maybe I think I am going to. This one, and this one. Okay, and And so there's 8 cards, and I'll tell you what these are as we go and what the meanings. The meanings are on the back of the cards. They're very unique little oracle cards, and I really enjoyed them when I was doing Aries reading. I'm going to take this one too, and I think you'll enjoy them. The pictures are exquisite, very cute. I'm going to take that. Three more for Taurus, please. 3 more, Spirit, for Taurus. Two more for Taurus, please. Yeah, these are very cute. I just need 2, so I'm going to take the top 2. Okay. Pretty sagey. All right. So the first one we have is, and this is number 8, the card number 8, the White Rabbit. And what that means is what you need to follow, create, or be inspired by. An opportunity for you to go after. Okay. It says, do not drink the poison. Wonderland is advising you to no longer do what is not in your best interest. You have people in your life who you keep giving time and space to, despite knowing you will suffer afterwards due to their unkindness and lies. Poison does not only come in bottles, it comes in the form of others who hurt us again and again. Let them go. You will be astonished at the energy you will have once you remove unhealthy influences from your life. It's pretty deep to start out, but then I go ahead. It goes along with the discovery card. So something must be going on. You need to let go of something that's not serving you, okay? And the second card is the Fall. What you will discover about yourself during the descent as you go down the rabbit hole. This is what this reading is called, down the rabbit hole. So they're new cards to me. I thought they were really cute. I'm going to do that. So number 9 is this card, Curiouser and Curiouser. I'll show you that. Aren't they cute? It says, you are undergoing new experiences, and this creates an expansive sense of possibility. This can seem quite uncomfortable and strange, but you are changing, growing, developing, and discovering too. Do not fret at the discomfort. Try to stay with the wonder of the newness all about you. Open up, reach out, extend yourself, and grow. If you can see all that. Cute. Okay, number 3 position is the release. What you need to let go of in order to pursue your dreams. To open one door at the bottom of the rabbit hole, you must let go of the possibility of opening another door. Okay? And this is number 32. Belong to your own dream. All right. And they are on the back of them, as you can see. Okay. It says a cultural dream. Hopefully you can see that. A cultural dream. The collective dream or the dream of our rulers may not be your personal dream. This card asks you to set aside time to make sure that your own longings and desires govern your choices. I'll read that one more time, because that sounds a little deep, I think. A cultural dream. The collective dream or the dream of our rulers may not be your personal dream. This card asks you to set aside time to make sure that your own longings and desires govern your choices. In other words, don't live somebody else's dream for you. Okay, so you might have to let go of somebody's expectations of what you need to do. I'm just putting it out there from now. And this is the 4th placement. That is the Madness. The great challenge of the adventure, the aspect you may doubt within yourself as you undergo your journey. That's this reading. It says, in this card, Alice takes charge and leads everyone out of the pool of tears, just as you must do right now. It is up to you to lead others and yourself to safer ground. Show everyone how it's done. Help those who are, like you once were, overwhelmed by their feelings. All you need to do is show them the way. Look how cute that is. She leads them out of the pool of tears. Okay. And then number 5 is the wisdom in this reading. The lesson you will learn through your adventure. This reading, a moment's regret, it says. Okay, look at that. It says, when we make life changes and take steps into the unknown, it is perfectly natural to have a moment or two when we wonder whether we have made a series of mistakes. A light is shining on the doubts as you are having an let me go over that. A light is shining on the doubts you are having and asks you to accept these uncertainties as part of the process of change. You have made a wonderful choice. Do not make so much of your misgivings. They are simply the natural consequence of bravely stepping out of your comfort zone. Okay, and then number 6 placement right now on these cards, that is the challenge. This card signifies your climb out of the perils and enchantments of Wonderland, and what you will need to do to make a success of bringing back what you have learned in this reading. It says, I wonder what will happen next. A small part of you is tired with the tidy, the comfortable, and the repetitive. You would rather the adventurous, where you will learn more of who you truly are than you will in this state of sameness amidst people who never ask questions and never venture beyond the comforts of their current life. You want more. Soon you will have an unprecedented opportunity for adventure. This is the very edge of change. Prepare yourself. So you have some good things coming, sounds like. The next card, 7, is the Ascent. It says, one of the great benefits of this adventure and integration of the dreamlike world of Wonderland with the everyday world of humanity. And this card is called Painting the Roses Red. It's number 27. And I didn't go over all the cards. I will again, the numbers. Every single one of us on this planet has made a mistake. Yet people often complain and want perfection. They threaten and punish. Despite this, do not try to cover up anything within yourself that you feel is not right for fear of being punished for not presenting or behaving to expectation. In other words, you need to be your authentic self. Look at that face. Just look at that face on that card. She just looks so determined, like, I really can't accept what you're asking me not to do. And, all right, your next card, number 8, the Awakening. It says, this is so apt. The Awakening. Like Alice, you will awaken, and when you do, you will have changed. This card indicates just how you have changed and what you can now give to the world as a result of your adventure. As a result of this reading, we'll go over that. It says, wake up. And that's card number 25. The spotlight is turned directly on you. Others are ready to listen and enjoy what you have to offer, to finally hear what you have been waiting to say for a long time. You may feel you are not ready, but there is no turning away from your moment. And when it comes, as it will, make it count. Speak of strong, share your words and thoughts. Wow. I Indulge Myself was your first card. Okay? Your inspiration card. This one says, let go of things that do not serve you, basically. And don't listen to everybody else. Do what you need to do to be authentic. Stay with your authentic self. Number 8. This one here, number 9. Creates expansive sense of possibility. Belong to your own dream. Remember, don't go by everybody else's dream. And that number was 32. Lead the way. Bring people out of despair like you have been in. That number is 12. Out of the pool of tears. A moment's regret. When we make the life changes and take steps to the unknown, it is perfectly natural to have a moment or two when we wonder whether we have made a series of mistakes. Okay? Okay. and that is number 16. Wonder what will happen next is number 2. We already read that. And painting the roses red. Okay, and that number is 27, and we just got done with 25. Wake up. Okay, so it sounds like you're leaving a relationship to me. And, or you're leaving, maybe you're growing up and moving out, or you're starting anew after a relationship breakup. And you need to be your authentic self. You need to trust in you. It sounds like you really need to believe in yourself. You need to take action. I will tell you that July is an action-taking month. It just seems that way to me. I'm going to go ahead and clarify the a couple of cards here. Let me just think of which ones I wanted to go here. A moment's regret. I think we'll go ahead and clarify that. A moment's regret for Taurus. Let's clarify that. I do not want the whole deck. I only want a couple cards if I could. One, preferably. We'll take this one. The World card. Okay, and you know that the World card is pretty much basically gifting you with all your undertakings are going to be well received. Okay, I just want to make sure they're not turned over by dropping a whole pile. Okay, I'm going to take this one. The High Priestess, and that is what I'm going to do with I wonder what will happen next. Okay, the High Priestess. Isn't that a beautiful card? That's gorgeous, isn't it? And you know, that means there's hidden influences a lot of times. So maybe there's, hidden influences with the person you're trying to walk away from, or the situation you're trying to walk away from. And you feel that. Usually, I think a lot of people have red flags. They know. They already know some things, but they tend to, overlook them. All right, so we're going to go ahead and clarify the painting the roses red. Need one card for Death Spirit. I'm going to take this one right here. Oh, there's two. So the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. So the King of Pentacles, that's beautiful, isn't it? Okay. Usually it's a gentleman of affluence, pretty much. The Seven of Wands. Okay, so you're having courage now. You're gaining courage. This person might help you, or that's the person you're leaving. Let me get one more card for them. Is that the person they're leaving? Spirit, is that the person they're leaving? Or is that somebody that's going to help them? It's a generous person, usually somebody of affluence. It can be a man or a woman, doesn't matter. Let's take this. It looks like a celebration. 3 of Cups. So maybe you're going to be celebrating having left this person. And let's clarify the wake up. I don't want them all down my lap. Okay. 8 of Swords. Okay, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And the 8 of Swords usually means you've felt restricted in your surroundings. Your mind is like restricted. You can't stop thinking about things, and maybe it's because you need to leave this behind, and it's been very hard for you, that decision process. I also have the Lovers. Okay, so usually it's a choice between two things, like you're making a choice. She's not nude. I just want to clarify that. A lot of people say, oh my God, no, she's not nude. And these cards. So I'm just saying you might have to choose between, when you need to leave this person or this situation and embody your own authenticity. It's going to be a struggle. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy to stay true to yourself. Sometimes it's very, very difficult to do that. You second guess yourself a lot. You have to follow your own path, though. And I wish you well on that, Taurus. I think you have the strength to do it. I think it's going to take some strength to do that, really. But stay on the straight and narrow. Put yourself, this is a situation, drop the card. This is a situation where you have to know your worth. Know that you're worthy. My top one was folded in. Know that you're worthy of more than what you've gotten. You know, it's telling you here, you know, let go of what doesn't serve you, what has not shown you that is working in your best interest. So on that note, okay, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to read, I'm going to get Wisdom of the Oracle. Just one, please, for Taurus before we end the reading. Oh, I think we're going to take this one. Go the distance. Okay, go the distance, and that is number 47, which equals 11. 47. It's right here. That's me tapping my toes. All right. Oops. Go the distance. Endurance, strength, and the long haul. What did I say? To bring your dream to life, you must think long term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there is no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Bam! Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. Wow. That just tied it all in, didn't it? It's perfect. Tell me these cards don't speak to each other. I'm telling you. The spirit has a way. All right? So on that note, Taurus, I'm going to go ahead and that's for the rest of July. I can't wait to do it August. Okay, so I'm going to pull the yes or no question from the Chinese fortune sticks and see what we got. Okay, this is for Taurus, Spirit. Okay. Just want to make sure. Let me hold my little light up here. Okay, 36 is what I see. Do I see that? I thought it was 38, but it's 36. Okay. Can you see it? Just want to make sure. I have to hold it by a candle. Yeah, it's a little piece of darkness in the wood, but it is definitely 36. Okay. I don't know if you can see it now better. All right. So 36. Let me pull the meaning for that. Hopefully you asked a yes or no question, Taurus. And let me see. And if this resonated with you, leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Help my channel to grow. And, hopefully you'll subscribe and we'll see each other again. Thank you again for all the donations. I'm going to clear that up really quick, and all the care for me being off. I appreciate all your concern. All right, so number 36. Enjoy the great loves and pleasures in your life, but maintain good habits and focus on achieving health as well as happiness. Avoid negative substances and you'll attract wealth and luck. Your answer to your question? Yes. So I hope that helps, Taurus, and with all due respect, I'm going to let you go and get busy with your life. And remember to follow the cards. They're just a suggestion, but they came pretty much in accordance and alignment with each other. So I would, heed some advice there. And I appreciate your time, and thanks so much for watching Sassy Woman Tarot. My name is Taurus, as I said, and see you next time. Bye-bye.